Here we go. So this is Steve, and I'm here with Greg Jacobs, who is with TekVenture. They have the Chain Reaction 3 coming up this weekend. Greg, tell me a little bit about what's going on.
Well, this is our third annual Chain Reaction Challenge. Basically, we're looking forward to seeing about 7 or 8 machines of the type you see right next to me here. That the challenge is to make a better mousetrap. And of course, you do that as many steps as you possibly can and still have it fit on a table that's 2 feet by 6 feet. On Saturday, tomorrow, the machines will come together in the Grand Hall of the Public Library. And of course, the way you activate the machine is by pulling a string. The machine then does its thing when you pull the string, and when it's through doing its thing, it has to pull a string of another machine. So Saturday morning, starting at 9 o'clock, all the teams will bring their machines together, and they'll all be hooked together, one string to the next machine and so forth. And then at 2 o'clock, actually, the chain reaction will be activated. Prior to that, there'll be judging. It starts about 10 o'clock, and we have 5-6 judges that will interview each team and ask how their machines work, and then have the machines demonstrated several times. We give out 8 awards for a variety of things like fabulously frugal, or how much recycled material you can use. There's one called the Tickle the Ear Award, which is given to those that are the most musical or the most exploitive of sound in the machine and things like that. There's a Judges Award, People's Choice Award, among others. So it'll be a neat process. And then at 3 o'clock, after the chain reactions are run twice, then we give the awards. So it's a lot of fun.
What's the target age group, or what's the age group involved in building machines? And
well, there really isn't a target age group. We have a wide variety of ages involved. Basically, we ask for the community to assemble teams of either friends, family members, fellow employees, students. It's a wide variety, really. We have usually a number of families that get together with their kids or their neighbors' kids as well, and they build a machine. We usually have at least 1, sometimes 2 industries in town that have employees get together and make a machine. I know that there are a couple of educational institutions, Ivy Tech, for example, is one of them, that have a machine here. And then we have homeschool families as well. So we have a wide variety of ages, really.
And this is your third one?
This is the third one, yes. Started 3 years ago. I had seen a similar event in Massachusetts where they have a chain reaction challenge. It's pretty big. They have like 45 machines in it. It's held in Cambridge, Massachusetts, so you can imagine there's a bunch of inventive types out there that come up with machines. But a friend of mine who's a sculptor out there, Arthur Ganson, started this, and they've been doing it about a dozen years or more, I think. Then we did some research and found that there were a couple other chain reactions around the country that people were doing. But we thought it would be a neat way to get the idea of TekVenture out to the community. Our objective in establishing TekVenture is to create a public art and technology laboratory, which is basically going to be a place where people can come in and they can use tools and a variety of materials and media, and work with mentors that know how to use these tools just to make things, whatever you want to make, basically. And so the whole emphasis, of course, again, is on inventiveness and creativity and use of tools and engineering principles and things like that. So we thought the Chain Reaction Challenge would be a good way to kind of introduce this idea to the public, that we would encourage the community to come in with their inventions, get together with their friends and neighbors, use tools and materials to make interesting things, involve art, which is, of course, basically a chain reaction machine is an art piece, even if it does solve a bunch of engineering problems. Anyway, that's why we started the chain reaction, and that's been a pretty popular event ever since. We hope it'll grow next year. We always like to see more machines. We hope that by next year we'll have another location. We love the library. They've been great to work with, but we've been trying to find a building in which to put TekVenture, and we're getting close to that, I think. So we hope next year the event will occur in our new building.
Do you have any other events coming up for TekVenture? Are you guys going to be at Three Rivers Festival this year? I know you were there last year.
Well, I can say this much. Last year we had one of the projects we're working on is called the TekMobile, and it's basically a small version of TekVenture in a 60-foot trailer, which will have computers in it and rapid prototyping equipment, like benchtop routers, maybe 3D printer, laser cutter, things like that. We equipped a prototype and operated it last year during Three Rivers. We had a whole bunch of people go through it, 1,500 in 2 days. It's a lot of people. But our objective is to have that more fully equipped and operational sometime this year. We hope by Three Rivers, but we're not sure yet. It depends on how quickly we can get the tools and equipment and so forth. That's something we hope to have going sometime this year.
And what's your website address?
Yes, it's www.tekventure.org, and that's spelled TekVenture.org.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add, Greg?
No, I don't think so. It's been a pleasure doing the interview, and I hope you'll all come down and see the Chain Reaction Challenge tomorrow.
We appreciate your time. We'll be here.
Okay,
Thank you.
sir.